Hi everybody, Erica Serwin here from Pink Buckaroo Designs. This week, Stampin' Up! Released a new collection of products called the All Together Collection. It features a brand new set or a line of skin-toned Stampin' Blends. If you've been around my blog, you know I love Stampin' Blends. They are probably my favorite tool that Stampin' Up! Has. And now we have this giant collection of skin tones. So this week on my blog, I'm doing lots of projects showcasing these. There are a couple of other components to this collection. We have this really fun Here Together bundle. Now, these will be carried over in the new annual catalog in May. This will not. This is a limited time only purchase through May 2nd. It has the stamp set and the dies. The stamps are red rubber. Here's one right here, red rubber. There's another component also, which is the designer series paper. It is 6 by 6, and it's all black and white. And as you can see, there are lots of images here that you can color with your Stampin' Blends, but there's also some really fantastic black and white print paper that I have just been using almost on every single project that I have done lately. This one is a really good one for coloring as well. All right, so all of these products are available right now. These will be available through the next catalog. These are only available through May 2nd, so make sure you snag these before they're gone. Okay, well, let's get started. We're going to make this really fun card. As you can tell, it also has a rainbow. I'm using the hands and the sentiment from the Here Together bundle, but I am using this die and these texture stamps from the Rainbow of Happiness. This is in our Spring 2022 catalog. All right, well, let's get started making our rainbow first. I'm going to move all of these out of the way, and we're going to bring over 2 pieces of basic white. Now, measurements for all of this, as well as 2 other projects, will be over on my blog today. So make sure that you hop over there. There's a free PDF that has all the details. All right, I've got 2 pieces of basic white that are exactly the same size, 3.5 by 5. And I'm going to take one of them, and I'm going to cut this rainbow out of it. Put it right in the center. And we're going to run it through our cut and emboss machine. All right, now let's bring that over. And we're going to pull out these rainbow pieces, and we're going to color them with our skin tone Stampin' Blends. You're going to want to protect your work surface, so get some grid paper. And I'm just going to pick randomly some colors of the Stampin' Blends. All the different shades, there's so many different shades. And I'm going to color them with the brush end of my Stampin' Blend. Now, these Stampin' Blends have numbers. They don't have names like our other colors. They have numbers. So this one, I've labeled mine with my label maker. This is number 200. It's a dark chocolatey color. Okay, and your Stampin' Blends will layer on color. They'll get darker as you go, as you add color, but they're also going to blend all together. You're not going to have those marker streaks. All right, let's finish this one. And now I think let's do number 300. It's a little bit of a lighter brown. Now, our Stampin' Blends have 2 ends. One is a brush end, which is what I'm using, and one is a bullet tip end. I like the brush end for large jobs like this, and I like the bullet end for more precise jobs when I need to get in close. All right, let's switch over to maybe a pinker color. How about number 700? This color is very similar to our petal pink color. I'm doing 2 coats of the color to get it nice and rich. All right, now let's go all the way to our 1000, the one on the end of the spectrum, and let's color that one. Really, that one's very light. All right, now I'm going to add some texture to each of these. I told you we've got those little texture stamps from the rainbow set. And let's start with Early Espresso. And we'll do the hearts right here on this darker piece. And I'm just going to go all the way down. This is a fun kind of unique twist on rainbow colors. All right, now I'm going to switch to soft suede. And we'll do these little stripes. Just kind of turning it as I go. They don't have to be perfect. We're just adding some interest and texture. There we go. All right, now I think I'm going to use Petal Pink for both of these. We don't have a lot of variation in our pinks, so I think this one will have to do for both. I'm going to do the spots, polka dots here, like that. And the last one is raindrops. I don't think we're going to use raindrops here. I think I'm going to clean that heart stamp on my chamois. And we will add hearts to this last piece. All right, and I'm still gonna do, whoops, I'm still gonna do my hearts. All the way down like that. Okay, now let's put our rainbow together. I'm gonna use my Take Your Pick tool. First of all, that's gonna help me pick those pieces up. And I've got my Stampin' or my dimensionals. And first thing we're gonna do is adhere this piece. This is where we cut those rainbow pieces out. We're gonna adhere this to the other basic white piece. They are exactly the same size. I'm using dimensionals so that we have some dimension. It won't be just flat. All right, let's set that right on there. Got to match those corners like that. And then we'll get our liquid glue. I'm just going to put some dots. Go lightly on your liquid glue. All right. And I'm going to use that Take Your Pick tool, that putty end, to pick these up and lay them down. It's kind of like a puzzle. Put them in their little matching window where we cut them out. Like that. And the largest one. There we go. That glue will allow you to wiggle them around until you get them perfect. All right, now let's grab our card base. I have a Petal Pink card base, and I'm going to use the heart stamp from the Here Together stamp set. We're going to stamp some Petal Pink hearts. And really, you just need to do around the edges because we're going to cover up most of the card front. So we'll just go along and add these as kind of a border. So Petal Pink ink on Petal Pink cardstock. There we go. And we'll get some more dimensionals. Put these on the back. And put that right in the middle. Now let's do our clouds. This is the Mother of Pearl paper from our spring catalog, and it is gorgeous. Hopefully you guys can see it. I'm going to punch out these two clouds with our cloud punch. And we'll put those right down here, like this. Overlapping. Beautiful. As you guys might have noticed, I forgot to stamp the sentiment up here before I put that on. And now we've got a dimensional under there. So I'm gonna go ahead and stamp it. One way to ensure that you get a good stamp there is to use your Stamparatus. I frequently forget to put my sentiment before I put my dimensionals on. I do this all the time. So I have learned that using the Stamparatus can help you fix that boo-boo. Ink up your image, making sure you don't get any ink around on the edge of your stamp, and then lay it down here. The Stamparatus allows you to kind of push down into that, and if you have any problems, you can go back and do it again. All right, so let's try that again. Let's stamp that down. There we go. Looks like maybe I have something on my stamp there. All right. Crisis averted. The last thing we need to do are our beautiful little hands, which are part of this stamp set. The all together, the here together stamp set. And we're going to color these with our new blends and pick whatever colors you like. I did a dark and a light. We're going to stamp that in Memento Black. And I'm going to start with, let's see, we'll use number 400. And with these, there's no dark and light of each tone. You just have the one marker. And to get some shadow and some lighter color, you're going to have to layer on the same color. Now you can experiment with the other colors to see how that looks. But I have found that just layering on the same color to offer some shadow works really well. So I'm going to do just a solid coat like this. And I'm going to leave these a little bit light at the top. And we're going to come back with our color lifter and remove some color there from the top of the hand where the shadow or where the light would be shining. All right, now I'm going to add in some color here on the bottom where we definitely would be darker like that. And around here like that. And we would have kind of a little bend there in the wrist. Right, now I'm going to take my color lifter and just kind of blend that color up to the top of the wrist and the top of the fingers. I'm going to let it sit there for a little while and then maybe come back and add a little bit more. So let's do the other one. Let's try 800. The fun part of this stamp set is that there's matching dies to cut these out. I love when we have matching dies. All right, now let's add some shadow right here. And a little bit of bend in that wrist. All right. And then just a few flicks of the color lifter will kind of blend all that together up there. There we go. All right, let's do just a little bit of that. One thing I want to caution you is that if you put too much color, it will bleed out of the lines. So go easy, let it dry some, give it time to dry before you continue to add lots of color. All right, let's bring over our cut and wash machine and we will cut this out with the matching dies. Let's see, we've got this one right here. And we're ready to put the final touches on our really cute card. All right, we're gonna get dimensionals again. And we'll put those right there. And we'll put that right there. And then last but not least, I use the heart die from the same set. I can get them picked up. to cut out a couple of little hearts. One is from Petal Pink. The other is from Early Espresso. And we'll just layer those like that. And there you have it. All right, I hope you will check out this awesome stamp set and these coordinating blends, these skin tone blends are so fantastic. And grab some of your own. The blends can be bought in 2-packs or in the whole shebang, the whole pack. And remember, the blends will be available through next year. This bundle and the black and white paper are only available through the beginning of May 2nd. All right, hop back to my blog, grab that free PDF, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.